Today, we're going over the top 10 most overrated players in the NBA. What is up, Hoopers? Welcome to Hoops Nation. Let's get started. Number 10 on our list is Eric Gordon. While Gordon is certainly a talented scorer and three-point shooter, he often falls short in other areas of the game, such as playmaking and defense. He's often seen as a key player for the Clippers in the bench unit, but his overall impact on the team may be overstated. He is currently averaging about 11 points per game and adds 2 assists with 47% field goal. Even though he is having one of his most efficient seasons, which can be linked to the reduced minutes he is playing, Gordon is still talked about a lot as if he is one of the best bench players in the league. At this point in his career, he is not even a sixth man. I have a lot of respect for Eric Gordon and view him as a very talented player. However, some fans try to get the best of him. Number 9 on our list is John Wall. While Wall has had some great seasons in the past, he's been plagued by injuries in his Achilles and knees in recent years, with at least 5 surgeries. With all of the injuries Wall has had to go through, he has struggled to maintain his form. Wall signed with the Los Angeles Clippers last offseason. Many people view this move by the Clippers as one of the best. However, that was not the case. This season, he is only averaging 11.4 points with 5.2 assists on horrible efficiency. Only 40, almost a career low for him. Wall also wasn't really contributing to many wins. So the Clippers recently traded him to the Rockets. Unfortunately, he is going through a low point in his career. Despite this, he's still seen as a big name in the NBA, which may be more due to his past achievements than his current ability. I would like to see him have a comeback season and win a championship. Number 8 on our list is Draymond Green. Green is certainly a valuable player for the Golden State Warriors. His overall impact on the Warriors last year was so good that he helped them win an NBA championship. He's often praised for his defense and playmaking, but his scoring ability leaves much to be desired. Additionally, his on-court antics can sometimes be a distraction for the team. Recently, he had a little bit of beef with his teammate Jordan Poole after punching him in the face, as well as creating an unnecessary rivalry with the Grizzlies. Overall, he is an asset to the team defensively and has the potential to become a Hall of Famer. Number 7 on our list is Kristaps Porzingis. While Porzingis has shown flashes of brilliance in his career, he's also been plagued by injuries and inconsistency. His overall impact on the game may be overstated, and he's often seen as a key player for the Dallas Mavericks, despite not always living up to his potential. He was traded from Dallas to the Washington Wizards. Porzingis is averaging a career high in buckets made with almost 23 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game. Even though he has good stats, which he could improve, he is usually overrated because many people think that he used to be considered an NBA unicorn. Being considered an NBA unicorn almost makes it impossible for a player to not be overrated. Number 6 on our list is Christian Wood. While Wood has certainly had some impressive performances in his career, he's still relatively unproven and has yet to make a significant impact on the NBA. Wood is currently averaging 17 points per game with 8 rebounds and adding 2 assists. He still has plenty of time to prove himself as a worthy player in the NBA. Hopefully, the addition of a couple new players like Kyrie Irving can help unlock Wood's potential. He is often seen as a rising star in the league, which may be more due to his potential than his current ability. Number 5 on our list is Tobias Harris. While Harris is certainly a solid player, his overall impact on the game may be overstated. He's often seen as a key player for the Philadelphia 76ers, but his inconsistency and lack of elite scoring ability may limit his effectiveness in high-pressure situations. It also doesn't help that Tobias Harris is on one of the worst contracts in the NBA. Almost $38 million. It's amazing for his pocket, but not his reputation as an NBA player. Harris is averaging 15 points per game with 6 rebounds and almost 3 assists on pretty good efficiency. He is a very good player in the NBA. However, his overpaid contract and the media attention of being one of the best players on a title contender can definitely make him an overrated player. Number 4 on our list is Nikola Vucevic. He's often seen as a key player for the Chicago Bulls, but his lack of playoff success and fit with the Bulls may limit his overall impact on the league. As we just mentioned, Vucevic is not a perfect fit with the Bulls, which limits his ceiling. He is currently averaging 18 points per game with 11 rebounds and 3 assists. He is having a decent season, but it is far from his best. Another reason that he is overrated is that he is getting paid $22 million for the 2023 season, which is a lot of money for a player that can't really impact his team for the better. The Bulls are 34 and 37 as the 10th seed. They are barely in the play-in. Hopefully, Vucevic gets traded to a team where he is a good fit. Number 3 on our list is Ben Simmons. Simmons is certainly a talented playmaker and defender. His lack of a reliable jump shot limits his overall effectiveness on the court. Simmons is a 3-time All-Star and used to be one of the league's rising superstars until he was traded last year by the Sixers to the Nets. In his last season with Philly, Simmons did not even play and was keeping his team hostage like a drama queen. After getting traded to the Nets, people hoped that he would improve his attitude even though he was very young at 26 at the time. Unfortunately, Simmons has been a total disappointment for the Nets, averaging a measly 6.9 points per game, with 6.3 rebounds and 6 assists. Simmons has been playing so bad that he is basically out of the Nets rotation, not to mention that he is getting paid about $35 million a year. Ben Simmons is definitely one of the most overrated players in the NBA. Maybe someday he can go back to his all-star self. Number 2 on our list is Ja Morant. Morant is a very talented point guard and a rising superstar in the NBA. He's often seen as the star player for the Memphis Grizzlies, but his lack of elite shooting ability and defensive consistency may limit his effectiveness in high-pressure situations. Morant is currently averaging 27 points per game with 6 boards and 8 assists. It is safe to say that he is one of the league's best players. However, his off-court distractions and decisions are not going to help him or his team. These are the factors that make him a little bit overrated. He is higher on this list because he is a star player that is on a $200 million contract and his team heavily relies on him. And finally, number 1 on our list is Rudy Gobert. While Gobert is certainly a dominant defensive player and is still a defensive asset for the Timberwolves, his overall impact on the Timberwolves is certainly overrated. He was traded last offseason from the Utah Jazz to the Minnesota Timberwolves. His lack of scoring ability and his struggles in high-pressure situations limits his effectiveness as a top player in the NBA. Gobert is usually a defensive beast in the regular season and helps his team in the regular season. But once it comes to the playoffs, he is never able to perform at the level he was in the regular season. His game is overrated because he is not able to perform well during the playoffs. Also, not to mention that he is struggling this year on the Timberwolves and is being called a part of one of the worst trades in NBA history. Gobert is not a difference maker for the Wolves and is their highest paid player. Currently, the Timberwolves are the 8th seed barely even making the playoffs. And there you have it, our top 10 most overrated players in the NBA. Do you agree with our list? Comment down below what video we should do next.